Now that the game is over, everybody's back watching the News Hour. Breaking news, the celebration has begun downtown. The Canucks have won Game 6 against the Nashville Predators. They advanced to the second round of the playoffs, and Troy Charles is getting mobbed outside Rogers Arena right now where the crowd is going wild. Troy, describe what's going on down there right now.
Chris, you can't blame them. You really can't blame them. After that game that they just witnessed inside, Canucks scoring the late one. Canucks coming through with the late one there, and as you could tell, this crowd, they're ready for Edmonton. They're ready for Game 6. Let's just get a tight shot in here.
Troy, describe that moment leading up to that final game-winning goal. What was that like, and what happened when the Canucks scored?
Well, Chris, we were actually outside at that point. We weren't inside anymore, but we could hear the horn from outside, so we knew what was going on. We thought something good happened, and of course we know Pius Suter pulled through. Canucks are going on to round 2. Incredible.
I see Todd behind you there, who's trying to keep the crowd in check. God bless him. But you got to appreciate that this is a lot of emotion. That game went right down to the wire, and obviously they are absolutely beyond thrilled. But no sign of any trouble down there, just joy, correct?
Yeah, so far so good. Lots of cops around. It's just a fan base that needs something like this. They took it in 6, moving on to Edmonton. It's going to be a fun Friday night here in Vancouver. Chris, back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Troy. I know that it's deafening down there for him and difficult to hear what we have to say anyway. We got Barry on the desk here with us as well. Obviously, this is a huge win for the Canucks, and now it's a big challenge going forward.
The thing that comes to mind when you see that is there's been some pent-up energy.
Just a little.
With the Canuck fans. We're talking with fans, that's their first playoff series win since the Sharks in 2011. Then they, of course, lost to the Bruins in the final. But their only other playoff series win since was in the bubble in Edmonton over Minnesota and St. Louis, but no fans. Mm-hmm. And the players, I mean, Brock Besser and Quinn Hughes have said it wasn't close. It felt like summer hockey, they said, even though they knew it was on the line. You just can't duplicate it. So what a gutsy effort, because, you know, the last thing they wanted to do was to go back to Nashville, but you know, they've played their best hockey on the road, and what can you say about Sealoves?
Yeah,
who saw that coming? I mean,
a shutout tonight on the biggest stage.
Yeah, goaltending's not been an issue. The Canucks have, I mean, all 3 goalies who've played have been excellent, so I don't think they lose anything with him in there. But against the Oilers, I have a feeling they may need to score more than 1. Because Edmonton is looking really good. Their power play is ridiculous. And I know Vancouver did beat them 4 in a row. Squire said, I think that's great, but having Vancouver beat Edmonton 8 times in 1 year, that gives you an idea how hard it's going to be. Vancouver will be the underdogs for sure, so we'll see how they run with that.
Well, let's show another shot of the energy in that crowd as we talk once again about the Vancouver Canucks advancing to the second round. Lots of kids down there. It was a sellout in Rogers Arena. They had every seat sold at $15 for the viewing party.
You know what,
down
the
there.
Seats, I was even checking Edmonton seats. $600 and $700, $800 for low seats, $900 down below.
Yeah.
That's going to be the same. So that's the unfortunate part. The seats are ridiculously priced.
Yeah.
But people are paying them, and you know, we are a democracy. So
that's true.
You want to pay for it, you can pay for it, but it's really high.
A lot of people saved up a long time.
That's right. Hey, the kids can go to school anytime. You got to go see a Canuck game, right? Break the bank.
Bars and restaurants are loving it tonight, no doubt about it. They say there could be a boost of up to 200% on their bottom lines as people filter out into the bars and restaurants in the downtown area. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Have a great weekend.